Hi, today I would like to talk about how to create your first campaign in Tonic. It's actually very simple. So the first thing you have to do is, of course, log into Tonic. After you've done that, you would have to press on the new campaign tab. Then you would have to select the country you're going to be running. Unfortunately, Tonic does not support multi-geo campaigns, so it have to be only one country. This time around, let's go with United States. Then you would have to select the category that you're going to be running. I don't know, let's go with card games. If the category that you're looking for or vertical that you're looking for wasn't there, you can always submit a request over here and make your own, right? So then you would have to select a domain that you're going to be using. This is essentially where Tonic would buy a domain for you. Even though it says here that it's optional, I would highly suggest for you to actually choose one, because this will affect the results on the landing page. This will affect how the keywords show up. So usually what we do is we select a domain based on the vertical that we're running, and based on the or it can be based on a certain specific keyword that you want to target. Okay, so now that you've done that, you simply input the domain name. Let's go with test or something. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to take anything good that our team or you guys can use, so I'm just gonna pick something random like this. Then we would have to name our campaign. What we usually do is we have a specific naming convention like this. Your name or nickname, vertical you're going to be targeting, geo you're going to be targeting, traffic source you're going to be targeting, and the feed provider, which in this case obviously would be Tonic. Now, this might seem like a redundant thing to do, but trust me, when you're working with a lot of campaigns, you'll find this to be very useful. And I'm going to hide my head for a second, like this. So I just wanted to show that there is this imprint option over here. You would have to put this as a check mark if you're running in Europe. That is a requirement for that region. Okay, so I'm not going to be running in Europe this time, so I'm not going to select imprint because we are running in United States. So after you do all that, you press create new campaign. It will think for a little bit, and this is essentially where you're done. So the campaign is created. Now here you can add keywords to your landing page, which is, once again, I would always recommend you doing, right? This already has an example for when I was testing braces, for your teeth and stuff. The last thing I would recommend here would be to go to pixel tracking. And if you're running either TikTok or Facebook, I would recommend attaching your pixel over here. So you would have to select the event type, which for Tonic, it's usually is complete payment, but it can be different based on how you work. This is where you're going to be putting in the pixel ID. Pixel ID and access token. You can get those. You can get those from my last tutorial. I was showing how to get them from TikTok. So yeah, if you don't know what to do here, please watch that tutorial. Okay, and so basically, wait 1 second. Okay, a slight correction on my part. I just double checked with how our team usually handles this part. You don't even need to select the event type. What my team usually does, they select the use new TikTok S2S conversion with default mapping. They select this part again, but this is only usable for TikTok. But then they select pre-estimated revenue, and all you would have to do is simply put in pixel ID and access token. So that would be all. And after you set up your pixel tracking, that's again going to be very helpful for your campaign. Everything will be tracked even better than without it. And after everything is done, after the status changes from pending to like successful, a new tab will appear over here to the left of keywords. It will be called tracking, and from it you will be able to copy your link that you're going to be putting into Clickflare or directly in TikTok based on how you work. So with that will be all. Thank you for listening. I hope you find it useful, and I hope you have a wonderful day.